Highly blissfulness, everyone. Today, my client is back for his 6-week session. Today, I'm going to make sure that we, observe his scalp and assess if there's any changes that we need to make or if there's anything that I need to implement. So I'm going to assess his scalp today to see where we're at. Right. So you're still having a little bit of scalp issue? Yes. How about your hydration? Because I think your scalp is dehydrated. Do you drink a lot of water?
Yeah, I've been drinking more water than
What about fruit
do.
juice, like natural juices?
No.
I think you're gonna have to start drinking some juice. Yeah, just at the back here, I can see a little bit. Yeah. Probably if I gave it a little wash.
Is it not as bad as last time?
No, let me see. The top bit, the top bit is not as bad. It's just the sides.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, is it because of how you wash it?
Yeah.
After inspecting my client's hair, I realized that he's still having like dry scalp and he's flaking a lot. But I also realized that the scalp flake was on the hair itself. So I'm thinking he's not washing his hair properly. So it's the over buildup of, products. So I'm going to actually give him a nice scalp therapy, wash. This is going to get all of the built up out of his hair and, clean his scalp, get him prepared for treatment. He's having a lot of build-up and he's got thick, dense hair. So I know he's not going to be able to wash all of that. So I'm going to try and wash it out and then we're going to inspect it after to see if that has changed. But he's getting on really well with the products and his scalp is not inflamed as, it used to be. It's just that he needs a bit of, hard wash. The main reason we remove dirt and build up from our hair is because we want the oil, the sweat, the product and everything that was accumulated on the scalp to be cleansed. If we can prevent clogging pores and potential scalp issues, we need to start promoting scalp health because it's going to improve our texture of our hair. It's going to give us, less dandruff and irritation like scalp infection. It's going to stimulate hair growth, leading into healthier hair. And it's going to enhance your hair health. By regular washing with the right products, you are going to maintain the pH balance of your scalp and your hair. And that's going to lead to healthier hair. But you have to make sure that you find out your hair type, your scalp condition, and what's causing irritation and what works. Because if you keep on using harsh chemical, it's going to strip the natural hair of its natural oils, and it's not going to be good for your scalp health or hair health in the long run. Okay, you're going to make sure you follow these 5 steps. It's going to help to remove dirt and build up, promote scalp health, improve hair texture, stimulate hair growth, and enhance hair health. Okie dokie? Alright. So the last time my client was here, I introduced my Nestle and Horsetail shampoo to him because of the anti-inflammatory and astringent properties. It's going to help to soothe the scalp condition like dandruff and itchiness. And it's also going to promote hair growth and strengthen the follicles. Horsetail is rich in silica, which is essential for healthy hair growth and can help to improve the hair strength and texture. And it also contains antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties that's going to be beneficial for the scalp. You have to make sure when choosing your shampoo, you look for one which is free from harsh chemicals and sulfates. That's going to ensure that the shampoo is going to be gentle on the hair and scalp, and it's going to, provide extra hydration and nourishment to your hair. After we shampoo, we're going to use our conditioner to help to hydrate the hair and protect and nourish the scalp. Okay, doke? So after washing, I inspected his hair and most of the buildup was gone. So I'm putting it down to he's not washing his scalp enough. That's why he's having, scalp issues and having flakes a lot. So we are going to start washing his hair at the salon, that he can see if that makes a difference, because if he can control, the scalp issues by washing it properly and thoroughly, then he won't have that buildup, and then he won't start creating issues for his scalp, hence how his hair grows. All right. So we're going to start off by palm rolling his hair. This is the undercut that we've been doing for a few months now, and look how long it's grown. So we're going to pin this to the towel, and then we're going to continue doing the whole entire row just as we did this one. And as we move along, we're going to pin. He's going to straighten his head because he needs to be straightened up. We're going to pin it to the towel for support, and then I'm going to do the entire row across, and then we're going to do that row for row for row for row. And as I stated, I wasn't the one that started his locks. He came to me while he had mature locks at the top of his hair, but the undercut, that's me. That's what I've been doing. So the undercut I started for him. So I've got sections out that I can use. He's got a little red spot on his hair, and we discussed that earlier before, and I think it's because he's not washing his hair thoroughly, and then some areas of his head scab over, and then he picks it, and it gives him a bit of bit of irritation. So I'm going to make sure that I do not worsen that area, but he'll be fine. It just needs a little bit of cleanliness and air to dry it out, and he'll be all right. So yeah, he has kept his appointments every 6 weeks, and I like that about him because all his hairs are in place. So all I have to do now is just go in and section the areas that I had originally, in place for the locks. And then I'm just going to do that around his head. And if the entire head was like this, where it was in a section area where you can actually just take the rows down and do it across the whole head, it'd be easy. But at the top of his head, the person who started his locks just started it randomly. So I have to go up now and try to start make sections and keep that for next time when he comes. Then I can have that, to do quicker, because if I have to section while I go along and to make sure all the partings are even, it's going to take a little bit more time. So I'm trying to, create a little row, and when he comes, it won't be so difficult for me to do the section, and the timing would be less. So I'm just going to pin across all the hairs across, and then move up to, the higher area of his head. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to film the ending of the video itself to show you how his hair was looking after, because he had to rush out. He wasn't feeling well after the end of our session. He had a rough night. He went partying, and he indulged, so I couldn't take any more images of him actually finishing the session today. But I can say that the session was done today in around 3.5 hours, and I washed his hair as well, and the wash make a difference on his scalp. So we're gonna see in 6 weeks time when he comes back to see how his scalp is operating. So I sent him home with shampoo and oils from the last time, so he's using that to combat any issues he's got going, and then he's gonna relate to me and let me know if he's feeling a bit better, if the scalp actually starts to improve until he comes back. All right, so basically this is just to show you how I start to do wash in my salon and how I do my wash. And during this time as well, if my clients are coming in for other scalp therapy treatments, they'll be getting other additional treatments while they're in the salon, whilst they're getting their head done. So if you want to inquire about what those treatments are, just give me a message, DM me, and find out what we've got going in the salon. And I'm in UK, West Midlands, okay? So now we're just gonna see me just doing the rest of his hair. And as I said, I spoke to you about the issues he was having, and we are going to solve some of the issues. So I'm going to be using palm roll, the comb twist, and also finger twist in this session. All right. process, my client find it very difficult because he indulged and he was paying for it, and he had some willpower today. That's all I have to say. So he didn't feel 100% after we finished because he was a bit hungover. So we dried as possible, as much as we could, and then he's gonna do the rest. But we didn't even get to do proper images or videos to see how much his hair has improved since wash. So next time it'll be different, as he won't be doing this again. Stated, and I told him off. So anyways, this is the end result, and yeah, we are having wash treatments in the salon now. So if you want, DM me for more. Not even finish you properly,